Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Monday. We are back at it again with some Utawarerumono Mask of Deception. Happy Super Bowl Sunday for the fellow Americans, the fellow United Statesers. I completely forgot it was today. Who would have thought? So we gotta play catch up a little bit. No idea what it looked like. Apparently, from what I heard, like the first half of the game was like really rough for one team. I couldn't even tell you which teams were at the sports game today, but you know, I think the Chiefs was one of them. But yeah. Gosh, I'm thinking about next week and it's like kind of crazy. That and like, God, I've been playing so much Warframe the past like couple of days. Like just yesterday, I kind of hit like full degen mode, right? I sat and played Warframe for what I think was 14 hours. Just straight. Might have a problem. It's coming back in a big way for me. But yeah, I think at least now most of the story stuff that I was doing in Warframe is like for the most part wrapped up. So like any of the like playing I'm doing now is mostly just like the grind, which can be finished pretty quickly. But I'm probably gonna be doing that for like a good part of the month, and maybe then it'll like fall off. But you know, we'll see. Like a Dragon in 10 days. Trails next week. I think Avowed is sometime next week too. And then we're gonna be doing like Utawarerumono and Metaphor and woo. But anyways, let's hop right in. I think right now the hallway kind of seems the most interesting. Every time it's been hallway night, it's been Kuon like talking with someone, I think. And I wonder if we're gonna get more of that. So yeah. Ugh, it's cold out here at night. Shouldn't have had so much tea. Oh, like just like me, I'm having tea right now. Tea check. Oh, right, I have sound suppression on. Let me turn that off. See, good for me to remember I had it on now. Because now we can get a little bit of that. It's been a while. I made some like some green tea with honey. We've moved away from our weird, really quick coffee addiction. Moving back to tea. As I make my way down to the hall towards the toilets, I notice a figure leaving her room. Go on. Oh, what's she doing up this late? Does she need the bathroom too, or? She turns in completely the opposite direction from me, moving with purpose. As I watch her go, she heads not for the main entrance, but slinks out the smaller back one. Yeah, it's very Tuskur. Where could she be going at this hour? Curiosity gets the better of me. I decide to follow and slip out after her. One walks calmly ahead on the road, looking up at the moon as she goes. And here I am, skulking in the shadows behind her. What business could have called her outside this late at night? Kuan, who had been walking without brakes up to this point, suddenly stops in front of a fence. She looks up through it, eyeing a large tree growing on the estate within. Someone she knows? Just wait a little bit longer. No, it won't take... Not going to happen. Yo, she got the Ichiman Schizo demons in her head? I was watching a friend play Like a Dragon like pretty much all night too. Bro bro didn't sleep. I stayed in the Discord call while he was playing because I was playing Warframe. He was playing Like a Dragon. And then like I fell asleep watching him play it from my laptop. I woke up, he was still playing it. He probably played for like also maybe 14 hours. Just at a different time. He started at a different time than me. Now she's muttering to herself. Is she just sleepwalking? But by the looks of it, she seems to be pausing and answering questions. Sounds like she's talking with someone, but who? She did this once before, too. But we're alone in the dead of night. Nobody is around but us. Understand you're about me, not a child. Oh? A guy? Fine. You may have a little more time. But remember, not so selfishly forever. Is someone else there? It couldn't be a ghost. The branches of the trees sway slightly, and the night is plunged into silence once more. I mean, it's gotta be one of the guys we know from the first game, right? I don't have left. One sighs deeply, her eyes returning to the sky. I'm not sure I understand what I just saw, but I get the feeling I wasn't supposed to see it. Yamate kudasai. How you doing? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a good one. I'm more anxious than I thought. Suddenly the wind feels colder and sweat trickles down my back. Ugh, cold. I better head back. Kuon looks very distressed. I can't shake the feeling, however, that someone is watching me as I turn away. But when I look back at Kuon, she's still staring up at the moon. And the longer she stares, it seems like her eyes are starting to water. Is someone trying to take her home? Let her be. I'm not gonna tempt fate and sneeze. My sneezes go crazy. If I sneeze, it's over. Kuon's hands clap over my face to interrupt my sneeze. Are they being quiet? She puts a finger to her lips, telling me to be quiet. Take this more seriously. Nekane glares at me from her position. Oh, thank you. Thank you for I think I did this when I was looking at DMC. There we go. I have like screen share here. Good catch. I couldn't see that on my end. Thank you. What am I supposed to do, not sneeze? It's a psychological thing. I can't exactly control it. We've been standing here in the cold for hours. How can you expect my body not to react like that? Would you like some tea then? It's cooled off a bit, but... yeah, that should help. And, would anyone else like some? Yes, thank you. I'd like some too, if it's not an inconvenience. You only noticed that Kuon's ponytail was being cut off? Yeah, and then the rest of the screen, yeah. It was like just enough for me not to question it. That really warms you up. A sweet, refreshing taste. Right, honey is expensive, at least on this continent. Wait, is there honey in this? Are you sure you want to share that with us? Yes, my family specially sent it from our home. Please enjoy it. Oh, Duty, you're so sweet. If I like girls, I think I'd be falling for you. Duty Tia, blush. Yeah, right? With the way like every animal in this game is like a more fucked up version, the bees gotta go crazy. Ah, that really warms me up. Now for the final touch. I feel around for my specialty flask and pull it from my pocket. A drop or two of this and I'll be warmed up completely. Oh, they must have really strong liquor here, or Haku is incredibly lightweight. Hold on, I'm gonna take a drink with Haku too. Also with honey. I slowly put the flask away when I feel cold stares at me. The dead of night. The sun set hours ago, and even the late night city life has given way to silent, empty streets. The day in the capital can get pretty warm, but it gets just as cold at night. Just standing here doing nothing, I can feel the chill slowly creeping on me. Oh god, it's freezing. If we could just light a fire or something. There's nothing we can really do about that. We're supposed to be keeping watch after all. Keeping watch my ass. Nothing's happening. Do I even need to be here for this farce? A stiff drink would really wouldn't go amiss in this kind of night. Very whisper heavy right now. Our friend? A notice for a theft? Yeah. You know the loan shark office near the main street? Turns out they got a letter this morning claiming someone's gonna try to rob the place. Said something about punishing the wicked who prey on the innocent. Nosari? Sounds awfully familiar. I probably don't need to tell you, but most likely it's Nosari's doing. Nosari? Right, our noble thief. Yeah, you know her. The band of thieves working in the shadows of Oshtor. It was thanks to them that he was able to procure evidence at Dekopompo's corruption. The way they tell it, they steal from the rich and corrupt to avenge the poor or something. Until the poor get clocked by a gold bar. So, you gonna do anything about it, or...? Oh, yeah, about that. Things are a little more complicated this time. When we established our alliance, we agreed to make thorough plans before any action we take. Yeah, finally caught up in the current updated in Renryu. Finally obtained the marriage system in-game. Let's go. Congratulations on your happy marriage. But this heist isn't a part of those plans. As far as I know, this is Nosari acting on her own without consulting the others. Seems she witnessed the loan shark using some questionable means of getting his money back. She got angry over the injustice of it, and now she's angling to bring divine retribution to him. Not that I don't sympathize with their motives, but this is gonna be a big mess to untangle. Oh, wouldn't think you were the type to let a shady loan shark slip off the hook so easily. Of course I'm not. I've been making plans for him to disappear for ages now. It's just that if our noble thief friend butts in now, all of my progress goes up in smoke. Oh, I see. So... that smile gives me a bad feeling. Hold on now. This had better not be building up to a request for another pain-in-the-ass job. Oh, come on. You make it sound like every job I give you is a pain in the ass. It might be. Might be for Haku. That's largely because every job you give me is a pain in the ass. Am I wrong? Look, all I need you to do is stop Nosari from sneaking in. Just find her and drive her off. Simple, right? Still don't know how to obtain certain scenarios in-game, but I'll hold off for a while until more updates. Hey, don't change the subject on me. I mean, sure, it sounds simple enough, but I'm guessing it's gonna be a huge pain when we actually get around to doing it. Why are you even asking us? Just tell her a little Tell her little bandit gang to stop her and save us the trouble. Oh, they're busy with something else. As far as I can tell. Don't be so difficult here. And I can't exactly ask her on my own, since she knows I'm connected to the court. That leaves you and your gang, kid. They want us to drive her off, not actually catch her? Man, what kind of roundabout, weird... What's so bad about that? You've been doing it so well so far. I wouldn't sweat the small stuff like this. Seems like every time we talk, I can't help but think about how Ukon is so different from Oshtor. Oh, and make sure Nosuri doesn't hear a word of this, of course. What a goddamn farce. To be honest, this job is as much of a pain in the ass as I thought. But I can't go back on my word now. He's our employer. We'd get fired. Forget waiting around. Let's just go find her and accidentally drive her off so we can be done. She wouldn't make a huge fuss of it, I bet. In fact, she'd likely run just as soon as she's spotted. That's easier said than done. Yeah, I know. According to Ukon's info, she's planning on using the sewers, but if she goes a different route... Are you sure we shouldn't split up? Cast a wider net? It'll be difficult to respond to any changes in the situation if we spread ourselves out too thin. I'm not trying to keep you all around just so I can take it easy. Definitely not. You didn't have to, if you didn't add that, I think it would have been fine, Haku. I should have figured. He admits too much. As we continue whispering, milling aimlessly about the back alley, it happens. Did we get like blindfolded? The ground under me gives way, and for a single terrifying moment, I stand on nothing over an abyss. Before I can take Kuon's outstretched hand and pull myself to safety, I fall into the sewer. Flailing blindly as I plummet, I reach out and desperately grab hold of the first thing I can. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Haku's about to catch some allegations, I feel. What the? Falling! I don't know what I grabbed onto, but it halts my fall. Even so, I start slipping, unsteady at best. Beneath me gapes an enormous hole into the sewers. It's a long fall. Panicking, I hold on for dear life. Yeah, he can't go back on his word, yeah. Which is respectable. We really appreciate that from him. What are you? Unhand me! Quit failing! Quit flailing or I'm gonna fall! I tighten my grasp of whatever it is that had broken my fall, holding on with both hands. Something soft brushes past my hand and with a ripping sound I begin to fall again. Whoa! It's way too bright! It's way too bright! But... Where do you think you're grabbing? Let go! You've got to be joking! If I let go, I fall to my death! As much as I cling to safety, the flailing keeps me from climbing any higher to get a secure grip. I feel like they're making it very clear who we're grabbing. I said let go! Yeah, what are we holding on to? I need a closer look. Is that like the top of her like corset? Stop. This is no laughing matter, okay? I'm seriously gonna... My right hand slips and suddenly I drop another foot hanging by a strip of cloth. Even that begins to rip with my entire weight pulling on it. Gotta grab onto something else. Oh God. Oh God. I quickly try to seize what looks like someone's waist, but grab only cloth, dropping another foot. I swear, if Ikebum shows up in the chat right now, it's just... It happens every time. And then I'm immediately up again, faster than I can blink, the cloth going taut. For a moment, I probably saw something I shouldn't have, but I can't tell because of the dark. Must be my eyes playing tricks. Who was her VA again? I like her VA. I like that delivery. Hold on, we're checking again. I always forget. No city. Okay, yeah, Nozomi Yamamoto. Right, okay, I see. Am I oh wait, I don't think I said that. Hold on. Oh. Ah, shit. I don't remember what the button was. I turned this off for the scenes, but I actually don't remember. Where is the backlog? LB. You scoundrel! Unhand me now! Let go! Let go! Though my rescuer holds the bunch of cloth up with all her might, my weight drags on it. She pulls upward with a surge of strength. What is she holding on to? Can't get a good grip. Distracted as she is with having to keep both of us on the ladder with one hand, her grip falters. As we continue struggling, it dawns on me exactly what just happened. The person we've been waiting to emerge from the sewers opened the manhole in the back alley. I happened to be walking right over it at the time and fell straight in, grabbing onto her. Or onto her clothes, more accurately. Regardless, I feel kind of bad for what I've done. Whatever the circumstances, I have zero intention of letting go. If I let go, I fall into the death pit. Ugh. An ominous sound fills my ears. The cloth covering my savior begins tearing in earnest, and I see things I probably shouldn't. This isn't an H game, right? It's just the original that's an H game, right? A foot connects with my head as she tries to kick me away, face blazing red. Get off! Let go of me! Even as the rain of kicks connect with my face, I wonder, does she not understand what she's doing? The fact that I'm still hanging on by the cloth means every kick is applying more pressure to it. Now! In that moment, she puts all her strength into a forceful kick, and the cloth rends from end to end. Well. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Well, like, Haku's falling, right? Did shit just hit slow-mo? Bro, at this rate, Haku's gonna get put on a list. What did I just walk? That's what I was afraid of. Hello, hello, how you doing? Okay, context. Context is very important. Our boy fell down a sewer. We were waiting for the thief. Do not put my man on the list. Gold. Mercifully, the bottom of the pit is filled with water deep enough that I didn't get hurt, but now I'm out in the cold Yamato night, soaked to the bone in sewage water. At least it isn't wastewater, but that's a small blessing at best. What did I do to deserve this? No, we can't speak a word of this to a single person in our party, or we're gonna get our ass beat. So the person we're supposed to be watching out for is gone, you said? Yeah. But by the time my eyes surfaced, she was gone. So cold. I see. I doubt she drowned down there, so it's probably best to assume she fled. Also, afternoon, happy Monday. Which means we accomplished our goal for the night, I think. Let's get the hell out of here. Hey, love. What? You stink. No shit! I can see everyone wrinkling their noses, maintaining a cautious distance from me. Yeah, every time we meet Nosuri, like, she's effectively taken the place of what's her name? I always forget her name, and I feel bad every time. The other girl who's with Carlisle. Like, she's such a good character, and I always forget her name. Toka. She's taking up all the bad luck that Toka had. And then she's like even more girl failure than like any other character we've seen so far. Can I get a little sympathy here? This is how you appreciate the guy who did all the work? It's not that we don't appreciate you. All the work? All you did was fall into a hole, though. Calling me astounded that you managed to survive unscathed. Do I look unscathed? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Damn it. You could give me some praise for doing the actual job for once. Job well done. Anyways, we should head for the inn. We'll catch a cold at this rate. Are you okay? Alright, here, use... Nosuri is competent? Okay. I don't know. You know what? Yeah, she does succeed. She succeeds, but pretty much always to the detriment of others, right? Because, like, that bit when she was stealing gold and shit and, like, threw it at the poor people was, like, crazy. Are you alright? Here, use... Liditia passes me a white, elegant-looking handkerchief. I appreciate the sentiment, but I feel bad ruining this. Kuon met my eyes as I hesitate, trying to decide whether to take the handkerchief or not. No, Kuon, you can't judge us for this. We're fucking dying here. Kuon laughs, her eyes saying, I guess it can't be helped. I'm afraid you'll have to grin and bear it until we get back to the Hakurokaku. Relenting, Kuon undoes the apiro around her shoulders and wraps it around mine instead. Here, you can borrow this for now. Walk home like that and you're gonna get sick. Are you sure, dear sister? That'll soil your apiro. It's fine. I'll wash it later and it'll be good as new. Sewage water though. Like, I'm already hesitant when, like, for example, not that it's happened recently, but it's happened in the past one time. And I guess hesitant's the wrong word because I definitely threw it away. But, like, I've had a toothbrush fall into the toilet. You know? Which, okay, totally different from, like, an article of clothing. But, like, still. Right? Yes. Yeah, throw immediately, no hesitation, right? Finally, some nice hot water for a change. Huh? I rush into the baths only to find an odd-looking guest using them ahead of me. Is it gonna be Nosuri? What the hell is that? For a moment, I couldn't even recognize it as a person. All I can make out is a shape in the quivering person-sized mass of bubbles. Did I use that toothbrush again? No. I immediately went out and bought a new toothbrush. Gotta be scrubbing up a storm if they're making that many bubbles. I take a seat next to the towering pile of bubbles and fill my bath pail with hot water. It's good and hot. I pour the water over myself several times. It feels all the hotter after the cold night. As the water washes over me, I take an experimental sniff at one of my arms. I guess just rinsing won't get rid of the stench. It's time for the fruit oils. I grab a soap bar and rub it on a towel until it starts to foam, then turn it on my reeking skin. Bubble, bubble, bubble. This soap sure foams up a lot, though. I guess the end is high end enough to buy the good stuff. I repeatedly wash, scrub, and rinse, taking a whiff of my skin with each pass as the smell fades. When is the next Renaissance fair? Weird question, I know, but like... There's this seller that I see every time I go to the Renaissance fair, like local, that sells really, really good soaps. And I am like almost out. And I want to buy some more like really good bath soap. Ah, man, April, okay. Yeah, the handmade ones. Yeah, I love me some handmade soap. Gosh, like the natural butters and stuff. Oh, it feels so good. And it smells fantastic. Finally, I can smell only the soap. The stench of sewage vanished, but still. I can't quite tell if it's fully gone, and I decide to wash once more for good measure. Jeez, the guy next to me is still going at it. He's been washing forever. It's more like furious scrubbing than washing. Really going by the shaking, must be a clean freak. No, I think that's Nosuri. It's gotta be, right? I finish rinsing off with one last bucket over my head, hot water washing the bubbles away. The pillar of bubbly cleanliness next to me also reaches for a bucket, seemingly finished. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace is my best bet. You know, I'm kind of surprised I never thought of that. Yeah, I really should, because the usual place that I would get it outside of the Renaissance Fair, they kind of fell off. I think I talked about it before, but like I think they switched like what is the word for it? Like not, I guess manufacturer would be the way to put it, but it's not like a big old operation like that. And like it just doesn't hit the same. It really doesn't. In any case. Oh yeah, it's Nosuri. What? Oh wait, that's not Nosuri, is it? What an awful day. Huh? We both let out a relieved sigh at the same time, and then I look beside me, only to find... We're gonna get an entire... Wait, is that Toka? No, that's Nosuri. Bro! That's 2 events in a row! We both shout and jump away at the same time, almost slipping on the wet floor. You're no... I mean, that person from earlier. What the hell are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing, scoundrel. I'm sure I put an occupied sign on the door. As Nosuri glares at me, her eyes wander, and she pales. That. Shut up and put that thing away. She shudders, pointing and shaking a finger at me. I follow the line of her finger to... Oh, that thing. My bad. She's hardly making an unreasonable demand, so I reach for a towel and wrap myself in it. Aren't you gonna cover up too, though? I mean, everything's sort of... I feel like this is TOS. I feel like this is TOS. Sort of what? Only now does she seem to realize she's just as naked as I am, and she covers herself with her arms. Tusker, I can go back to Kai. Stopped at a cliffhanger, sounds good. Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. Hope you have fun. We will be there soon. Daybreak 2 in a few days. I'm excited. Say hi to Kevin for me. Of course, it's difficult to hide your entire body with just your arms, and she squirms awkwardly. Again? Yeah, I understand now. You shadowed me all the way here, didn't you? What? Don't play the fool. I know you were following me. That must be why you dropped me into that pit, scoundrel, forcing me into this vulnerable state. Come on. Why would I go through that much trouble? Quit feigning ignorance, coward. How dare you force me to reveal the location of my secret bait? She lives here? Nobody said anything about that. She kinda just blew the secret on her own. I'm kinda hoping she doesn't just blurt out that she's a thief. My job's over and done with, and I don't want to be any more involved in this mess than I already am. And it's only gonna get worse unless I put a stop to it now. You're sounding awfully suspicious, you know, almost as if you've been up to no good. Like planning a heist on a certain mansion, for example. Huh? Good. She's realized your mistake. Hopefully she won't make any more careless remarks after. How did you know? Okay, you cannot tell me she is not a girl failure. You gotta be kidding me. You aren't denying it? I gave you a chance to get out of it, and you confess anyways. A leading question. To fall for such a fundamental trick. How can I be so careless? I don't think I can talk sense with this girl. What the hell am I supposed to do here? Just get out, bro. Just get out right now before you catch a fucking allegation. I'm kind of scared. Okay. That's a little less scary, but I was kind of scared for a second. Like hand on the TOS button type beat. It seems you found me out, so be it. Your suspicions are indeed correct. I am the one and only Nosuri of the Nosuri Thieves. Despite struggling to preserve her modesty just now, she suddenly stands up proud, arms folded. I am but a vagrant, a mendicant of fortune who seeks to restore her tarnished family name. But above these, I am a champion of the people, the poor of Yamato who suffered from its corruption. Okay. Pretty much know all this already, so I'm not really sure how to respond. Wasn't she just trying to cover herself? I can kinda see everything at this point. What's the matter? I introduced myself, now it's your turn. What, I have to do one too? Somehow I get the feeling telling her my name is just asking for trouble. Oh well. I'm Haku. I see. Haku, is it? Where have I heard that name before? Wait, you've heard of me? So you have heard of me? I can't seem to remember. Therefore, it must be my imagination, yes. Then my hopes up just to crush him, why don't you? Yeesh. Yeah, can't they get dressed first? Yo, see, like, if I were Haku, I'm out the door instant. But I'll admit you're very good. You're the first person to corner me so completely. I understand you're praising me, but somehow that doesn't make me feel any better. So what now? Do you plan on capturing me and handing me over to the Capitol Guards? I just told you I'm not planning anything. You better rest already. I've been pulled deep enough into all this as it is. What? And that means... I see. I never expected someone in this place who shares my ideals. At last, my hard work is starting to pay off. Does she think I'm some sort of fucking fanboy? And now she's muttering to herself. You, how would you like to become one of my bandits? You're quite skilled to have warned me like this. I would be glad to have you as an ally. What? There was nothing skilled about it. You sort of stumbled into this all on your own. What do you say? Not a bad proposition, is it? Ah, crap. She seems pretty serious about this. I'm afraid I have to modestly decline. There's no need for modesty in front of me. I mean, I can tell. Did you hear the part where I said decline? She keeps going on about people in need of saving from oppression, but are there really that many? Yamato is a peaceful, prosperous nation, and the people always seem lively to me. Not much suffering. Hey, can I ask you something? What about the capital guards? Can't you leave peacekeeping to them? From what I've heard, Oshtor seems to be doing a good job of keeping the place safe. That Imperial Guard man, huh? He just won't do, I'm afraid. I'll admit, he's done good things, but he deliberates and delays too much. Those who reach out for help are those who need it immediately, and he hesitates in favor of planning. You know? That's a good point when it comes to people who need help. By the time he has his schemes ready to act upon, it's far too late. Whenever we follow through with our plans, he always comes to the scene in a rush, taken off guard. Like a carrion bird arriving late to pick our prey clean. So much for the twin shields of Yamato. Oh right, I forgot she isn't aware of her group alliance with Oshtor. I was wondering why she hadn't been made aware, but I think I understand now. Oshtor wouldn't want to work with an impulsive person. She'd do things her way and ruin his plans. Do you understand now? The hero of the people isn't Oshtor, but me, Nosiri, the noble thief. She proudly puffs out her chest, which promptly jiggles. She seems to have gotten so impassioned in her speech, she forgot what kind of state she's in. But I suppose it's unfair to push this kind of decision on you so quickly. That's, not the issue here. When we meet again, I'll be wanting your answer. Smiling with smug satisfaction, Nosuri returns for an exit, still stark naked. You know, when I'm imagining Nosuri walking away, have you, infinite wealth like a dragon? Y'all seen that clip of like, or not the clip, but like that image of like Ichimon standing on the beach with his cheeks out? I imagine she like steps out of the bath, and then she's like, oh shit. Sir Haku, I brought you a clean change of clothes. I peer around the corner and find Nutia, a rumpled pile of clothes at her feet, staring at Nosuri. We shall meet again. I expect you to have a more favorable answer for me next time. Sir Haku. I swear I can see the life training from Rudatia's eyes as she stares vacantly ahead. Oh no! She thinks it's she thinks it's Haku NTR route? Okay, what's up next? Too early in the morning for this much racket. Pardon me. Excuse me, sir. Coming through. The inn's housekeepers and workers dash up and down the hallways with determination. It's always the NTR route in these games. Yeah, I mean, they really did put Edidu in the chair last game, so, like, go figure. They're setting up for a banquet or something. They're working awfully hard and awfully early. Something wrong, Haku? Kuon nudges me from behind, looking as puzzled as I am. Morning, Kuon. Go wash up and get yourself properly awake, huh? Big day today. Big day? My confusion only grows, and am I forgetting something obvious? Were we supposed to do something today? Haku. One sounds exasperated. The Nativity Festival today. We talked about this before, multiple times actually. You can't have missed all the decorations that have been going up recently. Nativity Festival? Oh, the Princess Yamato's birthday. I know you're not from around here, but try to show at least a little interest in local culture. I do show interest in local culture. Like, the food and, the booze. I mean, respect. I'm very interested in the food too. And the princess's birthday above all, of course. What is she like anyways? I mean, I hear a lot about the Mikado, but it doesn't seem like anyone ever talks about his kid. Well, let's see. Juan tilts her head in thought as she conjures a response. If the rumors are true, she's quite young, but she's supposed to be very intelligent and charming. I see. Intelligent and charming is pretty bland. Honestly, this makes her more of an enigma. Another princess? Tea moment. Hydration check. Guon lets out a small sound as she looks at me smiling. Could it be a mysterious imperial flowers caught your eye, Haku? Not particularly. Curious more than anything. No point in chasing after the Empire's beautiful flower if it grows up beyond the clouds. Honestly, I'm more excited about the vendors at the festival. I hope there'll be loads of food. Thank you, Haku. We'll be there. I need more recipes for the cookbook. Haku, you can really be childlike sometimes. What? I'm the childlike one? Why did your tail start wagging when I mentioned the food carts? Guon quickly stills her tail with her hands going red. In any case, I was gonna ask you, would you want to go to the festival together? The talk is that the princess will be paraded through the city atop of Mikoshi, a grand mobile shrine. Guon grabs my hand and starts pulling me along, innocent wonder on her face at the prospect. If she wants to spend a day having fun, I can hardly object. Alright. Let me go get dressed, okay? Can't exactly go out looking like this. Okay, but hurry. Yeah. As I turn to go get ready, it suddenly occurs to me. Where did Utatia and Natui go off to? Well, they're princesses too, aren't they? They'll have duties of some kind at the palace. Right. You can say with some confidence we do get some real progress in these games. Let's go. We love to see it. Cause like in Prelude, it kind of just went like 0 to 100 and then back to normal. You know what I mean? So I'd be interested to see. Well, I guess outside of the case with Edidu, since there was like a pretty solidified like romance there, especially at the end. It's easy to forget they're here as their father's representatives. So familiar with them now. Nakune and Kyudo will be with them too. Shame we won't all be able to see it together. It's a festival, isn't it? I'm gonna enjoy myself. As Kuno and I reach the main plaza, we find it already packed with people. Yeah, it's only like that because the OG game is being remade without the H scenes. I see. Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me about something. Okay. Totally a tangent. But I did see Atlas branded on Mask of Deception. I did see it. I don't know how they were involved, but they were involved in some way. Let me see if I can find it. Because like, I was scrolling through a page, working on like a thumbnail. Oh, okay, like instantly. Here we go. I'm gonna post it in chat. I don't know how they're related. I don't know what they did for it. It might have just been publishing. But it opens with the Atlas tag. And it could be like I don't know. But I wasn't going crazy that stream. That one stream, I was not losing it. Anyways, back to it. Yeah, it looks like everyone is clamoring to get a glimpse of the Imperial Princess. Yeah, just the publisher. I should have expected this place will be packed. Hey, Kuon. What is it? Can I go home? All those people around me are making me claustrophobic. At this rate, we're not gonna get a look at the shrine, let alone the princess. I think I may have misjudged the situation. A particularly loud cheer in the distance interrupts us. Oh? Seems as though the princess's palanquin is fast approaching. So, what do we do? If we stay here, the only view we're getting is the back of this guy's head. And then an idea occurs to me. Are we gonna... Okay, hold on. What's gonna happen? Are we gonna carry Kuon on our shoulders so she can see? Or is Kuon gonna put us on her shoulders so we can see? I'm gonna think it's gonna be embarrassing for Haku. I'm gonna think he's gonna get on Kuon's shoulders. Oh, no, never mind. Hey, hang on. The parade goes all the way around the capital, right? Does it go to the mausoleum? I would imagine so. That's where she's supposed to step off the shrine to greet the city folk. Wouldn't it be better for us to wait over there then? Maybe, but the parade travels slowly. It'll take a while to get for it to get over there. Even better. It's a pretty big place, and if it'll be a while yet, it shouldn't be too crowded. We came all the way here for this. I'm gonna be disappointed if we don't actually see anything. Won't be satisfied until I can marvel at this grand imperial flower you keep talking up. I suppose you're right. We did come on this way. Okay, we're going that, like, early line enter vibe. Oh, but first, it's gonna take a while. Let's get some food first. Show me the food. Please show me the food. I need more recipes. Ultimately, we make our way out of the crowded plaza and onto the mausoleum. It's a much wider area than the plaza and not nearly as mobbed. At least not yet. This ought to be a good spot. Agreed. We managed to find a spot near the front, then settle in and wait for the parade with our food. As I glance over to where the princess is, supposed to arrive in front of the mausoleum, I spy a row of intimidating figures assembled there, as though waiting for the palanquin. They have to be Mononofu of some kind, all of them carrying weapons. Who are those guys over there? One follows my gaze to the figures, then nods knowingly. Oh, the 8-pillar generals. I suppose all 8 of them have been assembled to meet the princess. So that's them. Can we get a good look at them? I want to know who each 8-pillar is. Just as their name implies, they're the pillars that uphold the Empire's military might. Are we gonna get a, like a dragon, Yakuza-like title drop? Whoa, this guy's big! Vodai the Vanguard. He's extremely devoted to the Mikado, even for a general, and is renowned for his raw strength. Rumor is that his Akuruka was granted to him because he showed astounding battlefield prowess. An Akuruka? You mean like Shore's mask? Yep. There's something of a symbol of power in Yamato. Not even all the pillars have them. The Mikado has to recognize you as a peerless warrior first. I see. Oh. Raiko the Sage. Word is he's not very skilled with weapons, but he's an unmatched master of tactics and strategy. Supposedly, he's taken entire strongholds without a fight. Not a single drop of blood spilled, I think. Capturing a fortress without fighting is fighting an actual battle? Is he some kind of wizard? He's also the elder brother of the Imperial Guard of the Left, Lord Mikazuchi. Family of bigwigs, huh? Soyan Kekuru? The Mariner. Our pirate? He's Shahodo's ruling outlaw, but also commands Yamato Seas. All maritime trade goes through him. Not to mention, he's a naval combat expert. There's a reason pirates don't operate in Shahodo's waters. Is that also, whose dad was this? Is this Duritia's dad? Oh, Atui's dad, right. That's Atui's father. He really is a bona fide princess then. I can see the resemblance, I guess. Ozen. Ozen the Harvester. Okay, this is probably Ruditia's dad. He fights well, but more important are the agricultural miracles he works to outlaw the wastes. And he's also Ruditia's father. I want to meet this guy. I would have thought that a dainty little thing like Ruditia is this guy's daughter. He's terrifying. It's kind of giving me like Elliot and General Craig, you know? Like Ruditia is like Elliot. Elliot Trails. Tokifusa. Tokifusa the Attuner. He's not really renowned for anything specific, but he adapts easily to all sorts of tactics. He's their jack of all trades. Put him wherever. He's usually sent to put down rebellions and hold the line for more specialized pillars. He must be skilled to adapt to any role like that. Next to the others, he doesn't really stand out. He wields a bow that's longer than his own height. Maybe Oshtor could set up a sparring match for you. I don't think we win that in any universe. They are still a pillar. And we are but a humble Haku. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, wait, is this the guy we saw? This was the fucking writer, right? Well, she's the Shadow Light. He acts as a mediator for the other generals, mostly. His serene personality is perfect for it. Huh. The only ones you don't trust are the ones that have evil-looking appearances and the gentle ones. I trust this guy. I feel like he's got something hidden for sure, but I trust him. He was out here with the people just fucking around riding like doujinshi. Can't be evil. I don't know much about his past, but if he's a pillar, he must have the Mikado's utmost trust. And then this fucker. Oh, right. He's one of the 8 pillars too, isn't he? Yellow. How you doing? Mr. Wild's Gamer? Is the beta still going? I was like kind of tuned into your stream last night, but like I was kind of lurking more than actually interacting. We've been like incredibly mega Warframe pilled. It's fucking scary. Yesterday I played 14 hours. I think last week I played 50 hours of Warframe. It's rough. Well, you don't have any other information on the guy? Not a lot. There's not much out there, honestly. I don't know why he's a pillar to begin with. I mean, that just oozes that he knows something he shouldn't. Totally forgot that Windbag is one of the 8 pillar generals. Must be a pillar full of bugs and rot. And that leaves... Oh. Doesn't look like she's up there, but her name is Munechika, the Guardian. Her specialty is defensive strategy, and she's defended entire nations from barbarians. The Mikado bestowed an Akuruka upon her when her extraordinary abilities became apparent. Munechika must be accompanying the princess, and she bears the duty of acting as her guardian. Yeah, it could be a Nepo baby. True. Makes sense. I'm surprised you know all this. You know their names, match their faces? You even knew about Raiko and Mikazuchi being related. Have you been gathering info on them this whole time? I just enjoy learning, I suppose. That's so. Yes, it pays to know these things. You need to stop being so ignorant of all this, Haku. I wonder how the experience of this game is. I wonder how the experience of this game is if you like played only this one as your start. You know what I mean? Like, could you Trails of Cold Steel Mask of Deception? Because I feel like we already know she's royalty, right? At least in some regard. But like, what would it be like if you didn't know, like, her association to like Carlisle and like the other country, you know? Her association with Tuskud. Okay. Yes. Oh, look, the parade is coming. Oh. Can we get an event scene? A loud cheer goes up, and around us I catch glimpses of the Mikoshi, a mobile shrine not far off. It's hard to make out her face, but that general walking out in front must be Munechika. Oh, and Oshiro and Mikazuchi have taken up their positions on either side as twin shields. It's easy to forget Oshiro is a proper noble sometimes, but when I see him like this... Yeah, makes me think the Oshiro we actually know is just a dream. The portable shrine comes to a stop, and the princess descends to meet the 8 pillar generals. Here she comes. Now then, let's see what the beloved princess actually looks like. Yeah, you can tell it's more surprising not knowing, yeah. Yeah, like, I 100% doubt, in the same way, like, you probably shouldn't ever start with, like, Cold Steel 2 or, like, Cold Steel 4. Like, I wouldn't ever want anyone to start probably on, like, Mask of Truth, because that would be really weird, right? But you could probably safely start with, like, Mask of Deception or Prelude. I lean forward towards the shrine to get a better look. I wonder if the same can be said for, like, Monochrome Mobius, too. Whoa. I can't help but exclaim as I lay eyes on the elegant, glittering clothing she's wearing. But I can't quite see her face. A decorative cloth covers up most of her face. I can't see a thing. No features, no expression. Her frame is very small, though. She must still be a child. The regal princess stops before the crowd to raise her hand, and the people around me go wild. All eyes are on the princess, not just the crowds, but the pillars, and the other authorities, too. Seems she isn't fazed at all by the crowds. I guess I should expect as much from the Imperial Princess. As I jostle to try to get a look at her face, she disappears into the mausoleum with the retainers. I'm sad we didn't get to see Munechika. You started a mask of deception and what's the truth, finally learning how it all started in Prelude. That sounds so good. That sounds like a really fun way to experience the story. Go on. You see something you like? No, it's nothing. Come on, let's get going. It's hard to tell with the princesses, but the presence of those 8 pillar generals had terrified me in a way. Makes me glad I'm a nobody. Hope I never get on the bad side. Haku. Sorry, yeah. Let's head back. Wanna hit those food stalls again on the way? Sounds like a great idea, I think. Alright, now the combination of every single one of these. Yeah, then you learned the OG Prelude, managed to play it a bit but didn't finish it, was too slow. Oh dang. Like pacing wise or like something else? Because yeah, I could totally understand maybe like it being slower. Partially because the like discovery isn't there anymore, you know? Or did the combat suck? Ooh man, I'm full. It's getting on towards late afternoon. We all relish Duditia's cooking for lunch, and now we're slowly making our way back home. Now all I have to do is contrive a way to sneak in a power nap where Kuon and Nekone can't find me. I'm catching on to my secret technique of sleeping with my eyes open. Time for a new tactic. Yeah, combat was too slow and text was also asleep. You know, that's a good sign though. That means that they kept getting better. Is this the princess? She has the same braids. I opened the door to our base of operations to find a girl I've never seen before. I mean, I kind of want to say this is Arudu. She's lazily draped over the couch and reading some kind of book. And she has some snacks and a drink just within arm's reach. She certainly looks relaxed. Because of her position, her skirt is splayed wide, bearing everything underneath. She hums innocently, flipping the pages of her book, and reaches for another bite of her snack. She's just lying there as I watch. She takes a swig of her drink, indulging herself. And now she's scratching her butt. Truly, I behold a paragon of lazing around. Oh, my bad. Yikes, almost made a fool of myself going into the wrong... Wait. Look around to make sure. This definitely is our room. I don't think I'm wrong, at least. What's the matter? You're not gonna go inside? There's a girl in there I don't know. But no. Sir Haku. What are you even talking about? Hold on. Yoditia, would you stop looking at me like I'm crazy? Yoditia's gaze in particular digs into me. Maybe I just imagined it. There's no way there'd just be a random uninvited girl in our room. Who the hell? Oh, okay, no, that's not... That can't be Arudu. That's the princess, I think. No? Who is that? Her hair is too... It could be. I don't know, the sprite's so different. It's always funny hearing the music play again, yeah. I've waited upon your arrival for quite some time now. You must be Haku I've heard so much about. The stranger tosses aside her book and sits up to greet us. Wait, that book! Yeah, the Mikado's princess, yeah, okay. She looks like a brat, but in the best way. I can hear the tremble in Nuditia's voice behind me. Like she's a little silly. Something about this book bothers you. I chanced upon it, I admit, hidden in the lining of... In a flash, Aditya darts into the room and snatches the book, holding it to her chest tightly. She got into one of Aditya's weird books? What the? I gaze in amazement. This doesn't seem like the Aditya I know. I must say, the volume's contents are fascinating indeed. I never heard of such tales. The depths of friendship shared by two men. They are touching stories indeed. Tell me, have you the sequel it promises? I would have you bring it, that I may read more. Could you perhaps explain this particular passage to me? The one about his excited... Why is she yelling to drown the kid out? I've never seen Aditya like this before. What exactly has gotten into her? Aditya jumps at the sound of my voice. She slowly turns her head like a rusty screw, her cheeks red and her eyes full of tears. She's holding the book to her chest like she's hiding it, but what could possibly be so Oh. I think I get it now. Hey, Aditya, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. Only natural to be interested in that stuff. Actually, I've never read the one meant for women. The ones meant for women. I'm sort of interested in what they're like. Do we get to read the yaoi book? Oh, now she's getting even redder than before. Sir Haku is interested in... But that's... Aditya covers her face and barrels out of the room as quickly as she can. It's such a horrible line. For the bit. Wow, Haku, you must be quite the sadist to take her apart in so few words. I don't get it. Oh yeah, she's gremlin. What are you all mumbling about? Can you not see I've run out of snacks? I ordered you to bring me, more. More? What? Those were supposed to be for everyone. And is that the mead I was saving? She's drinking the mead? She looks like she's 12. Yes, it's quite palatable. Oh, this girl reeks. It's really hard to come by this, and you're supposed to water it down, and I was looking forward. Gohan sinks into the ground in utter shock. Dear sister. Gohan. We've never seen her so dejected. Oh dear, she's rather torn up, isn't she? You lot are quite... What's the word? Is she gonna call us boring? Insolent, yes. How dare you enjoy such delicacies when I've never tasted their ilk? Preposterous. I demand seconds. Hurry along now, I command it. Huh? This girl? Oh, it can't be. Can it? Kyoto, who had been watching the whole fiasco unfold in silence, begins muttering in disbelief. Friend of yours, Kyoto? Well, no, it's not that, just... Enough tarrying. I ordered you to be about it quickly, did I not? Silently, Nekune pushes the gibbering Kyoto aside and steps forward. Oh wait, yesterday you played Tales of Graces. Please, Your Highness, I humbly request that you mind yourself amongst these of lower station. Your Highness. Ah, shit! Kyoto suddenly flings himself to the floor, bowed so low his head nearly touches the floorboards. Kyoto, what the hell are you bowing your head for all of a sudden? What are you doing? You're in the presence of the princess, Baku! Bow down! The princess? But you're a prince too, so is she another princess like Dodotia, or...? Please, don't draw such baseless comparisons. This is the exalted Mikado's own blood, his sovereign daughter, the imperial princess and divine scion Anju. You know? Okay, have y'all ever watched Hina Matsuri? Love that show, one of my all-timers. It's kind of like Anju is very similar to Anzu. I'm getting big Anzu vibes. The Imperial Princess. It can't be. Oh wow, I didn't recognize her. I knew I'd met her before, but that's definitely the princess, love. She spent so much time all cooped up, I'd forgotten what her face looks like. How can you even begin to forget something that important? Why are you all chatting idly? We're in the presence of Her Imperial Highness. Please, be at ease. This day I wear the guise of a mere city girl, not a princess, understood? Dispense with such overblown formalities, I implore you. Who let her be out like this, though? Is the Mikado okay with this? I don't imagine you came here on your own. Of course I came alone. A lowly commoner girl hardly struts about flanked by guards. Alone? Alas, you needn't worry. I did leave a note before I made my timely escape and snuck out. Snuck out? Kyoto collapses into a fetal position, clutching his stomach. Is he still hungry after lunch? Haku, you fucking brainlet. Do you care to explain why you came here, Your Highness? I can't begin to fathom why. Ah, yes. I nearly forgotten in excitement. There is but one reason I descended upon your inn this evening. Oshtor. Why is she talking about Oshtor? Did he do something? Yeah, very similar. Indeed. The knave Oshtor claims he has no time to speak with me in the palace when I entreat him. So I have to come seek him out on my own terms. Truly, I do so much to express myself to him, but he seems to take no notice. So Oshtor is the princess's favorite or something. Unless it's more like... Not the Nekone fucking light drowned from her eyes. Nekone slowly losing all her emotion in her face. It's actually scaring me a little. I wish she'd stop. So speak to me. Where is Oshtor hiding? I demand to know. Nekone jealous? There's hardly any reason for my dear... for Oshtor to be here. Now, if you'd be so kind, Highness, scram. Nekone? You cannot fool me so easily. I've already surmised that you're somehow connected with Oshtor. Now bring him to me post-haste. I demand it. Hold on a sec. You keep asking us to bring him here, but that's impossible. What? First of all, Oshtor's not even here. We can hardly bring you someone who isn't in the building. Second, it's true we're doing work for him, but it's supposed to be classified. In coming here would be a big red flag. Can't let people know he's connected to us. Typically we go to him, whenever he has a new job for us. You... Of course, he does put in appearances here as Ukon, but I'm not sure about telling her that. So, no matter how much you want to see him, you're not going to find him here. Haku! Yeah? Your Highness may have granted us permission, but still, to speak to her in such a way. Oh, I guess I see your point, but whatever. Boku? At least she knows she won't find Oshito here. I doubt we'll see her again anyways. Are you done talking then? Oh? Wait, what? Is Kuon like a hater? A big hater? A giant hater? Number one?
No.
What the? Kuon's voice is no different from its usual, kind tones. But why did I just feel a chill down my spine? Kuon slowly rises behind Anju. Oh wait, no, Anju, she ate all her food. Huh? What's the meaning of this? Wait, I kind of like Anju's face. The little like 3 mouth is so good. And an all too familiar rope-like length wraps around Anju's head. Get corrected! Kuon's tail starts to tighten around Anju's forehead. I don't know quite how tight she can make it, but I'm definitely starting to hear weird sounds. You did a tea, poured her heart and soul into the brainless snacks you devoured, you know? And you washed it all down with the meat I was specially saving. You even drank it straight. Such a waste. Who do you think I am, a knave? Unhand me at once! Just a random city girl, aren't you? Surely the Honorable Princess Yamato wouldn't go back on her word just because she's in a bind. And I would certainly think she wouldn't be so petty as to use your rank for leverage over others. And it most certainly my duty as this little city. Wait. And it's most certainly my duty as this little city girl's elder to scold her when she's out of line. What did we say when we've done something wrong? I have done nothing. Yeah, get her ass! Get her ass! I am the scion of the heavens. Were I to lie, the very honor of Yamato. What's the magic word? For me, there is no retreat, no begging, no remorse. God, imagine Kuon just kills her right here. Kuon smiles widely. She makes fists with both her hands, then places them on either side of Anju's head. Bro, she's about to fucking knee drop her. What's the magic word? Stop. That's enough, Kuon. I quickly step in to stop Kuon before she can squeeze any harder. Nah, keep going. I'm pretty sure doing any more could be really bad. The fact that Anju's head is starting to look like an hourglass. The fact that Anju's head is starting to look like an hourglass is probably a bad sign. Yo, Anju getting hit with that horizontal Tyler one head? Yeah, I think she learned her lesson. Atue. Really, Kuon, it isn't like you to get so worked up over something so trivial. You want to see what that looks like in the anime? We will be checking it out. I don't remember if it was in here where someone mentioned it, but like, I think I heard something about like the Mask of Deception anime not being super good. Like it skipped out on like a lot of like little moments apparently or something. But like the Mask of Truth was good, and maybe the Prelude anime was really good too. It could just be diehards though. Of course she's not learned your lesson. It's for her own good. Let us see how long she lasts. Yeah, Nekune, I'm with you. I think there's someone whispering behind me, but it's probably just my imagination. Keep squeezing! I do understand how you feel, Kuon. Atsui smiles meaningfully. I guess I'll take one for the team then. What do you mean by that? Well, love, it just so happens I'm prepared for this sort of development. She moves towards the shelf and puts her hand against it, beginning to push. The entire shelf slides over to one side, and behind it, a small hidden compartment. Yeah, Prelude anime was iffy, but it only adapted certain parts of the game and a good amount of the action parts. Wow, I never knew there was a mechanism like that hiding in plain sight. One finally unwraps her tail from Anju's head, impressed by the shelf. To tell the truth, I found it completely by accident, but I've been using it for my secret stash. Just as she reaches inside the compartment, however, she stops. Huh? What's going on over here? Where's my special stash of drinks? It's gonna turn out that she found that too. And now we're gonna squeeze her head even harder. Special? That's so strange. I had some expensive stuff in here too. Where is it? Where did it go? Wait, did we drink that? How far back was that? Haku, you look a little pale. Is something wrong? It's nothing. It's not nothing. Wait. A while back, the other guys and I got together for drinking at home base, but we ended up running out. We were looking around trying to find at least one spare bottle when I tripped and moved the shelf. Oh, what's this? Oh, mine eyes doth behold the trove of the finest libations, and how their siren song tempeth. Oh, would you look at that? We could start all over and still have drinks left. Oh no, who does this all belong to anyways? Don't be just stiff, Kudu. It's in our base, so it's ours to drink, isn't it? I like the way you think, kid. Gently, lords, I believe we've arrived at the Concord most splendid. Let us unto our revels. Oh god, I want to sneeze. Yeah, Deception anime remade certain parts for the narrative, explanation on everything, but you've yet to see the Truth anime. And we ended up drinking all of it. We never replaced the bottles we took either. The only other one in the room who knows the truth is Kiryu. I look over to him. Bro, Kiryu must be shitting bricks. He looks back to me, trying to mouth something. His hands are on his stomach like he's in pain. Yeah. The best plan would be to pretend we don't know anything. It looks like Kiryu is desperately trying to communicate something to me, but I pretend not to notice. We have to stay quiet, Kiryu. See, I've said it before, but Atsu is the one that scares me the most. Atsu and Kuon, meanwhile having no idea what we did, turn to the most likely culprit. Oh, Anju is fucked. Now hold, I'm innocent of whatever crime you... And Kuon's tail, of course, finds its way around Anju's head once again. A proper ruler must learn not to take things that aren't hers, I think. This is all a great misunderstanding, please. I have no idea of... This is starting to eat at my conscience, and at this rate, things get quickly out of hand. Kuon, I don't think she meant any harm. She's just a kid. She's not listening to a word I say. Right. Atui. Now is the time to dethrone this foul tyrant. Suddenly, Atui produces her spear and puts the blade against Anju's ear. Hold it. Just hold it, would you? This is spiraling out of control. Evil shall pay. Before I can stop her, she drags her nails down the spear's blade, giving a chalkboard-like screech. Atui scary! My ears, my ears! The hellish punishment only continues until... Who's gonna be the one to break? Is it gonna be Kyoto? Anju is left limp on the ground, her will to fight completely spent. I hope you've learned your lesson. Juan slowly begins to loosen her tail's grip. She learned! For all the wrong reasons, but she learned! Yes, I'll apologize. I'll apologize. So please release me. I can let you go then, I suppose. Juan finally relents, letting go of Anju's head. Anju crumbles, holding her aching head, tears spurring in her eyes. Then in a flash, she bolts out from the door. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, I like her. As if I would ever apologize to the likes of you, cretin, drunkard. I bet you'll never find a husband. Big neumes. Ah, well, there she goes. I'll just have to dole out more punishment if she turns up again. What have we done? To Her Highness. Yudu mutters to himself with lifeless eyes as he watches the whole ordeal transpire. If the word ever gets out. No need to worry. She's just a plain city girl, remember? I made extra sure she'll remember that. Guan smiles, smugly. So that's why she said it like that. Impressive as always, dear sister. Yeah, Anju had like big like raccoon energy, you know? Hold on. I think I may have to fail and sneeze. Ah, it's the absolute worst when I had to fight it. I think I'll share what the tail grip looks like. So weird thing about YouTube chat, by the way. I don't know if you can post links, but if you post a link and like spread it out, maybe I think that works. I'm not sure. Like if you did like something like that, maybe. Oh, well, not like that. There'd be a P at the end. HTTP / semicolon, and then like throw the rest of it. It might work. Because I don't know if YouTube will detect that as like a link. But I'd be down to check that out. Yeah, Nekane seems more upbeat than usual. Well, if she's just a commoner, there's no harm in teaching her a lesson, I guess. If I recall correctly, I'm fairly sure Atui was trying to prevent all this. My stomach. I'm keeping the secret to my grave. Damn, so Anju really just showed up after all that and got squeezed. Unfortunate. So sleepy. Guan found me napping when I was supposed to be doing accounting work, so she sent me on errands. Urutiya is sewing and the others are all busy. I'm the only one available to go out. I was under the impression Kyoto was supposed to do these random errands. Was it always me? And Natsui tottered off on her own. They meant to be patrolling the city, of course. Ugh. Pretty sure that's everything taken care of. As I walk, I double check the list of tasks Guan gave me. Yeah, looks good. It took a lot longer than I thought. Better head back. This might be beyond you. All good. I appreciate the effort. Yeah, I'm not entirely like 100% certain what I have to do on YouTube to like allow links. Like, you know, let me see if I can figure it out right now. Cause like it would probably be under like community moderation. Permissions. Oh. Maybe that does it. So I made a new setting change. Haku gets hung? That sounds grim. Hold on, let me find it. I made a setting change, but let's see. Haku get hung. Here, I'm gonna like quiet this down and I'm just gonna like... You think it'll be a problem if I like play audio? You know, just to be safe. Yeah, 9 years? Man. Oh, damn. So in Mask of Deception anime? Oh, damn. Wait, he's dead. In the Deception anime, he ends up getting found out. That looks grim. Like, that is a strong tale. Hold on. Like, just to like show what it looks like. Like, damn. That's gnarly. Also, trigger warning, my bad. I forgot to say. This took a lot longer than I thought. Better head back. Don't want Kuon to think I'm slacking off, or else she'll cut my allowance again. I can't really talk back when I owe her so much, but man, who does she think she is, my mother? Halfway back to the Hakurokaku Inn, I stop as a tantalizing smell steals across my nose. Gonna get some watermelon? Sounds good. Hope it's some good watermelon. This fragrant smell of sauce. It must be from a Kokoromo skewer. Okay, new recipe, Kokoromo skewer. Kokoroma dishes use the meat of a pack beast that's usually slaughtered for fur and bone. A pack beast? Is that just cow? Is that like a beef? What is the definition of a pack beast? Just like any sort of creature that carries items, I guess. So it could be like a cow, like cattle. No, do cows carry? Did we ever use cows for that? I feel like we might have used like steer or something, right? Alpacas, Bactrian camels, donkeys, dromedaries, gayal, goats, horses, llamas, mules, reindeer, water buffalo, and yaks. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the water buffalo. But I guess if we made the recipe for this, I would probably just substitute beef. It has a pungent scent and tends to be sinewy. Oh no, I wouldn't use beef. What is a sinewy meat? Types of sinewy meat. Oh, maybe just a cut. Yeah, because you could still find sinewy meat in beef, but the pungent is where it's wild. Unless the pungency is talking about like the way it's prepared. The smell of the cooking skewers gives off is almost criminally tempting. I take out my wallet and check it carefully. Should have enough for a skewer or two. It'll be a while until dinner, so a snack is in order. Look, Missy, we ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna fly with me. As I follow my nose to the stall, an agitated, confused voice fades into my hearing. Oh? What? Pray tell will not fly? Give it a rest already. I'm a busy man, you know. Did Anju pull up here too? Ah, in that case, pay me no mind. You may continue your work uninterrupted. It is, after all, my duty as a ruler to mind the will and comfort of my people. Look, Missy, will you quit spouting nonsense and pay up for what you've eaten already? It is you who speaks nonsense, sir. What is this pay up you speak of? You ate my skewers, yeah? A whole damn bunch of them. Damn, I could really go for some skewers, not gonna lie. Skewers near me. How much are places charging for skewers? Skewer check. Menu. Oh man, this is all in Chinese that I can't read. They're not even giving me a price. I'll have to think about it. But I could really go for some skewers, just saying. Maybe I should just make skewers. How would I make skewers? I mean, I do have my smoker. So now comes the part where you pay for what you ate. Skewers usually cost 3 for 3? That sounds really, really cheap. The skewer places I've been have been so expensive. Hey. Like... Let me see. Like... Where is like a beef? Or maybe it's actually not that expensive. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. I just found a place right now that has like beef. Oh, you know what? But that is still kind of pricey. Yeah, cheaper and you can add veggies and meat for less, yeah. Like, I'm looking at a 20 count of lamb for $7.50, which doesn't sound that bad. That actually sounds really affordable. I should check that place out one day. The deeper voice must be the meat vendor. I have a sinking feeling I know who the other one is. I really want to know what the hell she's doing here, but I've got a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear anything. I better get away from here before she ropes me into... Oh, you there? Crap, she noticed. Oyster servant boy, aren't you? Well met. What exactly are you doing here? And hey, who are you calling a servant boy? Your name was Saku. Saku? My Final Fantasy XIV character? Or was it Deku? It's Haku. Ah, yes, Yaku. Said Haku. Hey, you know this girl? In a technical sense, I guess, sure. Then knock some sense into her. This girl's eating a whole mess of skewers and she's trying to get out of paying for them. I'm running a business here. I can't go out giving out free meals. I gotta eat too, you know. Look at Anju's feet to find an astronomical number of skewers scattered on the cobbles. Just how many did she eat? Hey. What is it? The skewers on the ground. Are those all from what you ate? Indeed. I was finally able to escape my chambers again, so I decided to wander the capital. And I walked past this place. I found myself enchanted by these skewers' arresting fragrance. I could hardly help myself when this kind vendor presented me with what he was cooking, you see. It would have been rude to reject such an offer, and now he refuses to cease talking about paying. Is this true? Well, she kept looking over, yeah, so I asked her if she'd like one. She ate the thing in an instant and demanded more. I asked if she could pay, and she said not to worry. And then the moment she's done, she says she's got no idea what I'm talking about. You get me? Alright, I think I understand what's going on here. Hey, Anju. Do you even know what money is? No, what is it? Ever hear the words, accounting or payment? Your speech is foreign to me. For your sake, I hope you aren't trying to make a fool of me. Looks like this princess is so secluded and of such high station, nobody told her how money works. Well, you see. With that in mind, I began to explain to her the concept of paying goods for services. Or, paying for goods and services. I see. So this man is requesting a reward for entertaining me, is he? That's not quite... you know what? Yes, that's exactly what he's asking for. I suppose I understand. Ordinarily, I only reward those of the highest distinction. No matter, it's quite true that you've entertained me, sir. I'll consider this an exception. Anju reaches into her pockets to withdraw something. She holds up a glittering gold necklace, studded with gems. Even a layman can tell its value. This should do. Take the stall, missy. Why are you just standing there? I can't present you with your reward if you do not kneel. I can't accept something like that. Yeah, I thought so. Even at a glance, I can tell it's artisanal work. It fetched an extremely high price. No matter how many skewers you scarf down, it never matched the amount of money this is worth. And I accepted his payment for such a mundane service. Anyone would be looking for the catch. It's not difficult to imagine heads literally rolling over this necklace. It's the real deal. Only someone with a lot of guts or a complete lack of sense would accept it. In this vendor's position. He seems to realize as much, sizing up the unusual girl in front of him. He leans towards me and whispers quietly. Hey buddy. You said you know this girl. Who is she exactly? No idea. Probably just some rich family's kid. Whatever. How much you got on you? Huh? Not nearly enough to pay for what she... Hey! Pull out my wallet to check, and the vendor immediately snatches it and helps himself to its contents. 1, 2, 3. It's not exactly enough, but it'll do. Pleasure doing business with you. He shoves my wallet back into my hands, empty. Hold on a minute. Come on over, folks. Step right up for a cheap, delicious kokoromo. The vendor pretends not to hear me, going back to shouting at potential customers passing by. Not us becoming broke. Damn it all. My allowance. How did I let it come to this? Well, where are we going next? We're not going anywhere. I'm going home. Why are you still following me? I've arrived at the conclusion that your company provides great amusement to me, of course. Now that you've mentioned it, visiting your base may produce more of these delicious snacks. Seems you've already forgotten what happened to you there last time. But now I'm reminded. Those delicacies I sampled on my previous visit. What are they called? I had never eaten nor even laid eyes upon such magnificent food before. I attempted to describe them to my cook, but she assured me no such things exist. Preposterous. Oh, that stuff was a recreation of something I sorta remember. I'm pretty sure it can't be found in this country anyways. Wouldn't blame your cook. Oh, is that it? I'm relieved to hear it. Relieved? The Imperial Cook is considered the greatest paragon of her craft in all of Yamato, you see. That there might have been a dish she knew nothing of came as quite a shock to her. Apparently she felt so ashamed, she offered to take her own life to reclaim her honor. Toka-coated cook? I managed to convince her otherwise, but it continues to perturb her daily. Oh, yikes, holy shit. In any event, I have a wonderful proposal for you. You shall guide me around the capital this eve. Oh, no, I'm going home. And so are you, understand? I go through all this trouble of escaping the palace and you would send me back? How heartless! Consider your own position. Do you have any idea how much trouble you're causing right now? I admit, you have a point. But I remind you, I am the heir to the Mikado and I will one day inherit. If I am to rule with any kind of wisdom, I must observe my people living their lives firsthand. That's why I venture out into the city, to witness for myself the people I must one day govern. I see. So you're actually thinking of Yamato's people. Of course. What kind of fool do you take me for? You expect me to buy that story? It's obvious you just want to sneak out and have some fun. You dare level such false accusations at me? She's like Haku. She's exactly like Haku. You have no proof of such wild... Why don't you try looking at me? That's a habit you'll have to fix if you want to buy your lie. Or if you want me to buy your lie. I am looking at you. What habit is it that you speak of? Just plain dumb after all this. More importantly, you will obey me at once. Excuse me. Guide me around the capital. The princess commands it. Hold on a minute. How is she this strong? I can't stop her. Get dragged, get dragged. Let go of me. I said let go. Tell me, what is that there? What is its purpose? Why does it always end up like this? It's a show tent. A show tent? Never heard of them? They're public places for people to perform. I see. So similar to the Imperial Theater. Yeah, she's exactly like Haku. Even her hair color and style is like this. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I didn't catch that, but you're 100% right. They do occasionally put on plays, yes, but it looks like today they're showing off a rare animal. Oh, my interest is piqued. Let us enter. Not happening. Why is that? Well, it's completely empty. I can't pay for it. Remember my explanation about payment? Would this not suffice? Andrew produces the necklace again. No, not that, please. We should take it and sell it. Ah, what a lively place this is. So many different kinds of fruits and sweets. Wait, why does she look like Haku? This is the place that keeps the capital's kitchens full, basically. I would expect no less from Yamato. This is unequivocally the best selection in the world. Anju makes the proclamation proudly and excitedly as she looks around. She sniffs the air as though picking out a particular scent and turns in one direction. You gotta be kidding me, she just ate a ton. Oh, it seems they rotate the meat as they roast it there. Yeah, seems like it. Damn, but that smells good. Now I'm starting to get hungry. It scents different from the skewers I sampled previously. Seems like it. So it is different from the dish called kokoromo. Well, that you shave off the meat that's cooked and wrap it in a hamam. Pretty common around here. Does that mean it's like a shawarma? Also, what makes shawarma different from like a burrito? Other than the fact that it's like a little more open. Yeah, I'm getting hungry too. No clue what that is, but sure. Yeah, shawarma is like a... I feel like it's just like a Middle Eastern burrito. Definitely feels that way. She's never seen it before. Are the meals prepared for the court so different from commoner food? And what's that one? The one adjacent to it. That's cooked karakatsua. It's cooked whole. Now it's really up to your refined taste. Maybe if only we could get an image? Oh, sure. Alright, bet. One shawarma coming right up. Yeah, like, because it seemed like I've seen these kind of like with like tacos al pastor, but shawarma just looks like Middle Eastern burrito. Is that right? I've never had shawarma. Or like a doner kebab? Would a doner kebab be closer? Oh, doner kebab is just the meat. Oh, but we're talking about what the image of the food was in game? Yeah. I mean, it sounds like it. Because if they cut it and wrap it in a mom, which consisted of what seemed like flour, I'm kind of taking a guess that it's gotta be like a burrito. Or like a shawarma. Like for the recipe book, when I get to it, I think I'm just gonna make that like a burrito, like or like a shawarma. With you? No money, remember? I'm completely broke. Would you quit flashing that thing? And so Anju drags me all around the capital. Yeah, Mom described as something flat they would wrap around. Yeah, so it kind of works like a tortilla, because like tortillas are flat. You could also maybe even argue like a naan bread too. Like they're all very like flat vehicles for food. At long last, we reach the edge of the capital, the city gates. The sunset has turned the sky red. Is this late already? I must have spent a whole... Oh, crap. I forgot I'm supposed to be running errands. I'm getting a headache just thinking about the telling off Kuwan's gonna give me. But I guess my first problem is what to do with the princess. I'm sure she's already caused some alarm in the court. And the last thing I want to do is escalate it. I'm the one being dragged around, but that's not what it's gonna look like if I'm caught up in it.
No.
Over there. She looks a little sad. She's never stepped foot outside of the kingdom. She's never left the city. What lies beyond those gates? Beyond that, a lot of things, I guess. Mountains, rivers, plains, other countries, the ocean. The ocean. I'm told the water stretches as far as the eye can see. I wonder how far it truly goes. You never seen it? I have never been beyond the bounds of the imperial capital. I have not the slightest idea of what other countries are like, let alone the sea. I see. I know she was brought up sheltered, but I had no idea it was this extreme. I'm gonna try to finish my tea. It's like completely cold at this point. Ah. No wonder she wants to leave her cage. I guess her line about the people of the city wasn't a lie. Of course, it still sucks that I got roped into all this. My knowledge of the outside world consists of only what my studies in Oshtor's stories tell me. Oshtor? Her voice full of loneliness brightens up a bit at the mention of his name. Indeed, Oshtor has shared with me a great many things. How beautiful the views outside are. How the people of this country live. The strange and varied creatures of the wild. Anju's eyes begin to fill with tears as she casts them downward. He used to tell me so much. He's not talking to her that much anymore? Damn it, Oshtor, look what you've done. You make her sad by leaving her alone, and now I pay for it? You there, young man. How dare you make such a young girl cry? Hey, hold on. I'm not the one who made her cry. Huh? This fucker again? I glance behind me to find the old candy vendor from before glaring daggers at me. The candy vendor. Look who it is. Not only were you dragging those girls around last time, now you're making one cry. Told you, I'm not the one that made her cry. Nah, that she sat in your company makes you just as guilty, boy. It's not fair. Wait, you should not have said that. You should not have said that. Because I just clocked this. I clocked this fucker, I think, but that doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna look it up. But, gosh, I want to. Hold on. Yeah, he's too old for that. But he really does look a lot like Oboro. Like, if Oboro got really old, if that's what you're referring to, Sorry, but I don't actually have any money right now. Not only do you make a girl cry, but you're completely useless. Pathetic. Can't really argue with him, but what he did, what did I do to deserve it? Also, don't look it up yet. It's funnier this way to find out who he is. Here, girl, take this. I don't know what made you so sad, but I hope this helps your mood. Candy? Anju's face immediately brightens as she sees the candy the old man hands her, wagging her tail. But this is so beautiful. I've never seen such craftsmanship in a candy before. You flatter me. And every word is true, of course. The old vendor gives me a smirk, as if gloating over his victory. Yeah, I don't trust. Don't take free candy, kids. Ugh. I put my finger on why, but he's starting to piss me off. Nah, well, you want one too, boy. Well, since you asked so nicely, here. Old man tosses something my way and I catch it reflexively. Is it another one of those fucking, giggity lollipops? This giggity thing again. Now it's starting to get darker, so I decide to walk Anju to the palace. Hey, about what you were saying earlier. You mean about Oshtor? Oh. He's been kept pretty busy lately. I mean, he's even hired a nobody like me to help him out. Of course, I don't think it's gonna be this bad forever. We'll be able to tell you stories again soon. The way he said that is making me feel like Oshtor's not gonna make it to the end of this game. Do you really think so? Yeah, I do. Try not to worry about it so much, alright? I doubt he distanced himself from her without a good reason. Something must be up. I see. Yes, you're surely right. When the time comes, why don't you ask Oshtor to take you outside the walls? You can tell him it's punishment for making you worry so much. Oh, of course. I hadn't thought of framing it like that. Jeez, why am I the one telling her this stuff? Incidentally, are you gonna eat that candy? Anju's eyes linger on the giggity candy in my hand. Don't do it, it tastes like ass. I don't really have much of a sweet tooth. You want it? May I? Oh, this one is crafted beautifully as well. The sight of a young girl sucking on what, by all appearances, is an insect is nothing short of gross. Getting chills down my spine. Oh. Interesting. This one's quite delicious as well. Glad to hear it. That was quite delightful. Tell me, have you any aspirations of serving me directly? I find myself taken with your brows in this, you know. You know who I am, yet show no fear of me. All the courtiers in the palace are so inflexible. I find myself suffocating in their company. Oh, right. I completely forgot she's the Imperial Princess. And I find speaking with you to be a delight with someone like you. Yeah. With someone like you, life would be more entertaining. So what do you say? I had to blow my nose. I don't know. This is pretty sudden. So be it. I hardly intend to press an answer from you. Take your time and think it over at least. As we talk, we find ourselves at our destination, and the point I can't go beyond, unfortunately. So just keep your voice in the back of my mind. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you again. I thank you for your assistance this eve. So we need a... Guess all we need a break from... Wait, I guess we all need a break from things from time and time again, huh? Truly it is so. We can agree on one thing. I enjoyed myself greatly today. We'll meet again. Sure. She's planning on escaping again, isn't she? It's extremely late by the time I make it back to the inn. And Kuon's gonna kill us. I am back. And where have you been out so late, Haku? Kuon smiles unsettlingly as she welcomes me back. Just let me explain, please. It's not like I was goofing off, okay? To make it a long story very short, I had another run-in with the princess. That princess again, huh? Swear I was minding my own business and got roped into it. Complaining won't do any good. I suppose you're right. Can't be helped. Did you finish your errands at least? Shit, I totally left groceries somewhere out in the city. Haku. Look, please, this whole day has been out of my control. Take a seat. Just let me explain. I said take a seat. Yes, ma'am. Okay, we like our alleyway stories. All the coolest stuff happens in the alleyways. Also, I'm like really tired for some reason. Glad that's over with. He said it was a dirty job, but I was expecting to work undercover or something, not gutter cleaning. I mean, yeah, that's literally a dirty job, but not exactly what I was expecting, you know? Would you please stop complaining? Remember, those who work should not, those who work not shall eat not. But as one who has worked, I demand to eat. I'm parched. Can you get me some tea? Get me a snack while you're up. I make myself hungry. You failed to recall that we were working as well, Haku. True, but think about it. Who'd you prefer to pour your tea? A cute girl or some crusty guy? What's it gonna be? That's... I don't want to, I can get it myself. I'll make it enough for everyone, but no complaining. My tea brewing skills are mediocre at best, you may recall. I can get my own tea. So, then pour me a cup too while you're at it. Why does it come back to that? I get my own and you get your own. It's not complicated. Brew your own tea separately, it's a waste of time. Tea leaves and charcoal. It can be. Is the greatest scholar of Nekune suggesting such an efficiency as that? Haku, I know it's fun to tease Nekune because she's so cute, but lay off a little. Dear sister. Perfect timing. Dodotia. Could you brew us some tea? I'd love to have some prepared for you. By you. Yes, I'll prepare right away. Haku, need I remind you, Lady Dodotia is the Princess of Fujiri? Address her properly. Maybe true, but she's still just Dodotia to me. I don't mind. I prefer it, really. You insist, Lady Dodotia. And I bought snacks on the way home. I thought we could have them after work. I'm sorry I couldn't cook them myself today. Work kept me very busy. Wait, these are... They've been a popular snack among women of the capital of late. In my memory, they consist of eggs and nuts. A crispy texture, but they rapidly melt in one's mouth. Eggs and nuts. Gonna need to think about that one. I've been meaning to try them, but the line is always huge. They're sold out by the time it's my turn. I get to obtain a sample myself. How did you acquire such a high-demand item, Lady Dodotia? Well, I didn't do much. I just made friends with the owner of the store since I go a lot, and she saved some for me. Guessing crushed nuts? Maybe. I would need to look up like desserts with eggs and nuts. That might be like a hard dessert. Like my immediate mind is coming to some sort of like toffee. Let me see if I can find anything like instantly. Oh. Well, immediately I found like a cool walnut bread. Oh, or like an egg custard with crushed nuts? Oh man. Okay, wait. That might be it. It's like a treat though, no? We'll keep it in mind. Wait, seriously? Interesting. The shop is known for never giving special treatment to its customers, even regulars. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. It really wasn't much. Please, have some. I got a lot of them. So don't worry about taking too much. But see, when she says taking too much, that does push me away from like a full-on baked dessert. If we got so many of them, why don't we call the others? They'll be mad if they miss their chance. Yes, let's. Unless it's like a mini tart. Like an egg tart with crushed nuts? Oh, for making a gathering of it, let me get out the leftovers from last time. I'll find the best tea we have then. I'll assist you then. It would be improper not to help while the two of you labor to prepare. So the three of them get up. Haku, could you go find Atsu and Kyuryu and invite them too? Kuon's tail sways happily as she speaks. She must really be looking forward to this. And we don't get to see that? Snack time, is it? Yeah, the princess might show up and eat these too. Yes, I'd be glad to join you. After inviting Atsu and Kyuryu, I have some time alone with my thoughts as I walk back. So surprised that Itachi was able to get special treatment from a shop known for not giving it. I suppose that's part of her charm. She's the sort of girl everybody wants to protect. She must be loved by her people. Now that I think about it, Kuon seemed awfully perturbed by Ritatia's special attention. Or did she just want these snacks that badly? I guess that's not totally out of character for her. Oh. It's over. Hi, you've returned. Forgive my intrusion as ever. To my disbelief, I returned to find a person who shouldn't be there. None other than Princess Anju. She shouldn't be here. Yet there she sits, laying on the couch with a book again. The same as ever, she eats a snack, scratches her butt, refuses to pull her skirt down. There's nothing proper or ladylike about this. Were her subjects to see her now, they'd be in tears. Oh, brother, please forgive me for my powerlessness. Correction, there are tears. Kyuryu has already collapsed to his knees, sobbing in despair. Kuon and the others returned with the snacks and tea. I'm sorry to make you wait. Is something the matter? Why aren't you going inside? I guess you could say something's wrong, yeah. What are you babbling about? Come, the tea will get cold if you hold this up like this. Owari, mowari desu. Nakane elbows her way to the front and freezes when she sees us inside. Your Highness. Who's I want to look it up. Who's Anju's VA? Chinatsu Akasaki? What do we know her for? Oh, she's that one girl from Food Wars. That like science girl? Felt ReZero? That might be all I immediately recognize her for, though. But she's been around for a while. Oh, she's Asta Honkai Star Rail. Any Blue Archive characters? I don't think so. Blue... Oh? No, that's Grand Blue Fantasy. Yeah, no Blue Archive. One also seems to be at a loss for words. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but what exactly are you doing here? Anju, absorbed in her book, doesn't even glance up to answer. Can you not tell? It's clear as day what you came here for, yes, but someone has to ask and get it over with. I merely slipped out of my chambers to have fun. Pay me no mind and continue as you were. It seems my presence alone gives commoners reasons to shrink away. Please, I can be magnanimous. Okay, that's nice. Why exactly did you come here to have fun? Ah, yes, the root of the matter. I was bored. Would you please stop sneaking it out just because you're bored? You're gonna cause a stir at this rate. Not to worry. A decoy has been secured and left in my place. No man shall suspect my ruse. I must remember to thank them for their service. Highness, I implore you, consider the repercussions before you act so rashly in the future. Do you not agree, dear Sister Atoi? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Juan abruptly glances away. Odd. Your sister? Wait, we haven't seen this face from Atoi. Yeah, that's right. Atoi also averts her eyes. The princesses have no sense of danger. What are we gonna do with her? We can't just kick her out. Just leaving a double to fill your spot won't cut it. Shouldn't you head back? People will be worried. Aditya nods in agreement. No. But now look here. I said no. I wish not to return. The palace is cramped, boring, and I'm constantly forced to study. Anju flails about on the couch, caring little for how her gown fails to hide anything. Compared to that place, this is paradise. Nobody regiments my life, tells me to study or mind my manners. I may eat and nap whenever I desire. Perhaps I shall live here from now on. Oh no. Eat what? You know all those snacks you scarfed down are actually ours, right? What do we do? If news of this gets out, I'll be executed. My family banished. Think you're asking the wrong guy here, Kyoto. Even if we leave her be, if anything happens, we're likely to be held accountable anyways. Kyoto's right. The worst possible outcome here is we really do get our heads cut off for this. Hey, kid. You in? Is that blanking on his name. Not Oshtor. As we puzzle over what to do next, a cheery voice interrupts us from behind. Ukan! Ukan, perfect timing. Whoa, what's with that warm reception? Are we celebrating something? Nekane smiles behind him. When the hell did she? Got some good booze and food, so I thought I'd drop by and... Ukan looks past me and sees just who else is in the room. Holy shit! And suddenly he gives a bark of a shout I'd never expected to hear from him, clearly taken off guard. What's all this now? Anju looks over at Ukon from her lounging position on the couch. I see, I guess he's arrived. Who is this man then? Ukon clears his throat, deeply kneeling before Anju with a bowed head. You're Princess Anju, huh? I'm called Ukon, a humble mercenary at your service. Ukon, is it? There's no need for formalities in a place such as this. Be at ease, sir. You should be more worried that the stranger recognized you at first, or at first glance. And isn't Oshiro supposed to be her Prince Charming? She doesn't suspect a thing. Nekone. Ukon turns to Nekone with a mixed expression, wordlessly asking what the hell is going on. Nekone doesn't say a word, simply aiming a curt gesture towards Anju. Oh man, so that's what's up, huh? Oh man. Oh. No, yeah, I'm gonna go a little longer. I'm kind of I think I'm gonna keep this one short. Unfortunately, I really do want to keep playing, but like I am so tired for whatever reason tonight. I want to see if I can get to like the next scene. Oh man, what's up with that? What's up? So that's what's up, huh? Ukon sighs and briefly looks up to the heavens. He passes me the gifts he'd brought and leaves. Okay, so something's going on at the palace where he connected something. Shortly after Ukon's departure. Your Highness, did Oshiro come back? Oh god, she's such a gremlin. Nah, too much Warframe. I played too much last night and I woke up with less sleep than I should have gotten. I mean, it's probably good because like I have something planned for tomorrow and then like I also got work. So I should probably be a little more responsible. I think getting an early night's rest will be insane tonight. Now, whoever it is, it's getting to the good part. Oh, could you bring me seconds? Damn, to get caught by Oshiro here of all places is crazy. I fear consuming too much of this sort of food will be detrimental to your health, Highness. And you choose now to bother me with that revelation. Perhaps observe that I'm reading and go... Anju finally turns to admonish the man chiding her, but stops when she sees just who is before her. Your Highness, I've come to escort you back to the palace. Oshiro bows deeply, kneeling in front of his princess. Oshiro! I may be of service, Your Highness. What are you doing here? As I stated, Highness, I've come to escort you back home. If we leave now, we may be able to hide that you were ever missing. Please prepare to depart. Anju seems to notice for the first time that her gown is splayed, and hurriedly tries to straighten it. Is something the matter? No, nothing is the matter. Very well. Although Anju's flustered, Oshiro remains calm and composed, as if to say, I've seen nothing. I did not expect you to come personally, Oshiro. May I ask why you came yourself? You must be busy. That you came on your own, does that mean... As Imperial Guard of the Right, it is my duty to see you safely, Your Highness. Yeah, still pretty sus that he just looks like a proper Haku. I see. Anju deflates at Oshiro's seemingly indifferent response. I have made ready a palanquin outside, Your Highness. If you'd please accompany me. Oshtor stands, offering Anju his hand. She stares into his face for a moment, and sighs, accepting the hand and hauling herself upright. I thank you for all your hospitality. She's finally leaving. Please take care. I look forward to enjoying your company again. Nah, Oshtor's about to put a stop to that. We're gonna get this guy on speed dial, get this girl out of here. You're still planning on coming back? Okay, you know what? I think I got it in me for the main street. We'll do like one more. I take a bite of my skewer as we walk, savoring the taste. Looks like I made the right choice. That's those kokoromos, pretty tasty. The juicy fat mixes perfectly with the sweet and spicy sauce, suffusing my mouth with bold, rich flavors. Okay, so we need to make like a sweet and spicy kokoromo. Oh, these two. We haven't seen them since like the start of the game. And what exactly do you two want? All of a sudden, that mysterious duo from before appears on either side of me, quiet and unannounced. You two just disappeared as soon as we arrived at the capital. Where did you get off to, anyways? Yeah, you're about as chatty as I remember. Good talk. Can't even make out their expressions because of those head coverings. You know, it's kind of hard to see where I'm going with you two all snuggled up to me like this. The two don't seem to have any concept of personal space. At least they're not hurting anyone. And the game's like a prologue, yeah. Yeah, it is our Trails in the Sky 1 to our Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter. I don't think they have any particularly ill intent towards me, at least. What? Or actually, I'd probably be better served to say it is our Trails from Zero. It's our Trails from Zero leading into Trails into Trails to Azure. I can't see their eyes, so it's just a feeling, but I could swear they're staring at me. Or they're staring at the bags of skewers I just bought, of course. Oh, you guys want some? You know, I'm not sure why I was expecting a response. Here, dig in. I hand them each a skewer. They both accept the skewers, then quietly tuck in, holding them up beneath their masks. I mean, I think they're eating. Hard to see anything through all that cloth. How are they seeing, you know? You like it? In unison, they nod their approval. Yeah, glad you like it. We walk in silence for a while, eating while we take in the city. It's kind of nice, actually. Sir Haku! Oh, hello, love. Out shopping? Eating out more than shopping, really. What are you two up to? Rudy took me off to the cutest hairpins at one of these stalls. She took me to see the place. Yes, I think they suit Miss Atui very well. Hairpins, huh? Nearby, I spy the vendors in question. They're stall loaded up with hair ornaments out of all kinds. That Ruditia is interested is a given, but Atui? I didn't think she should be into this frilly stuff. Just taking in the sights on your own then, love. On my own? What are you talking about? I got the... That strange pair, of course, has disappeared without so much as a word. Figures. This again. Those two just come and go as they please, huh? Again? At any rate, I was just taking a walk and got hungry. Picked up some food along the way. Oh, that smells good. Atui's ears perk up as she takes notice of the skewers. I'll just have a little sample then. Atui snatches the final skewer out of the bag before I can protest. Hey, that was the last one. I already took a bite out of that one, too. Miss Atui. This is really good. Hey, can I have another? Like hell, that was the last one. Oh, it's too bad. Sorry, love. Why don't we go and get some more then, huh? Come on, it was this way, right? Atsui wraps her arm around mine before I can protest. Come on, Nudie, let's go. And so I ended up going back the way I came with Udatia and Atsui in tow. So, did you already buy the hairpin you were looking for? Oh, there were so many kinds, I couldn't make up my mind. Shopping in the capital is mind-blowing. I thought that red one looked really nice on you. Nene, you know how to flatter a girl.
What did it look like?
Well, it was about this big and it had a floral pattern all over. Yeah, that one was really pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean... Oh, no need to apologize. It's nobody's fault but mine, dear. Judging by the disappointment, it sounds like someone else bought it while they were browsing. And besides, it's more romantic to get that sort of thing from your lover as a gift, don't you think? He'd say something like, Atsui, this is your only the only charm I could find that matches your beauty. And then he'd gently stroke my hair and slide the pin on while staring into my eyes. And then...
Yeah, keep your fantasies to a minimum around me, please.
It doesn't even have to be that expensive, as long as it's chosen by my sweetheart's own hands.
Atsui gives me a small, embarrassed laugh.
But I've forgotten all about the skewers. Let's hurry up, huh? Wouldn't want those to sell out before I get there either.
She trots forward, pulling me along by the arm, and Udatia struggles to keep up. Must be tough hanging out with Atsui. Does she pull you around everywhere like she does with me?
Not at all. I enjoy every moment. And besides, those skewers looked very good. Sharing a drink is more romantic. I see that. I actually think I might agree with Atsui. It's a little more intimate. But sharing a drink is always nice too. She seems shy about expressing an interest in the food for some reason. Well, I can guarantee the taste will be up to scratch if nothing else. Here we are. Excuse me, sir. Can we get another bag of these? And you're paying, of course, right, love?
She looks eagerly back towards me. We're fucking broke!
Oh, no, I can...
Yeah, alright. I decided to play the gentleman and treat the two of them, pulling out my wallet.
And now we have no money for the next thing. That feels unsatisfying to leave on. Let's do, entrance. Yeah, I wonder if we'll remember. We'll remember. I feel like we're pretty good sometimes. I returned from patrol duty to find a drained, despair-filled Kyoto standing guard at the inn room. What are you doing standing there like that? Haku. Ludatia, welcome back.
Kyoto forces a smile, eyes lifeless and haggard.
Oh, thank you.
Ludatia smiles back, but backs up a few steps after seeing his expression.
Is she back?
Wait. What's going on? Why do you look so drained? Kyoto might not look it, but he's typically a stalwart guard. He's Oshito's sworn kin, after all. And to see him this ragged, the last time he was like this was when he... Last time, hell. Is, she here again?
Yes.
Kyoto nods, shivering like some kind of newborn animal.
Her Highness arrived just a little while ago, out of the blue. She proceeded to commandeer the room and ordered me to stand watch in case my lord brother Oshito arrives. Lady Anju is here again.
Where's Kuon?
She and Nekune had business in the city, so...
None of the people who can stop Anju are here. I rub my temples to dispel a brewing headache.
Boy, they keep using this shot, don't they?
I open the door and there lies Anju, snacking and reading on the couch as always.
She saw these books once. And it's over.
Really? And I really don't want to hear her laughing like that. Upon seeing Anju, Diditiya turns as pale as Kiryu and begins to fidget.
How did she? I thought I did it more carefully this time. Such friendship, hard work, victory for men, and then... This is so wonderful. Who would have thought that such a world could exist?
She kicks her legs idly as she lazes. Getting the feeling I'm hearing things no princess should be saying. How bizarre. The proud, elegant Princess Kuon and I saw that day at the Nativity Festival. Reduced to this, how the mighty have fallen. Who would have thought our little encounter with Oshtor last time embarrassed you too much, but... Forget princess, this is questionable even as a common city girl. If only I was stronger, then this wouldn't have... Beside me, Kiryu hunches over in shame and pain, clutching his stomach. Looks like he got it rough. Not that it really matters to me.
We're back. What exactly is going on here?
When arrives, takes one look at the messy room.
Dear princess, what is the... Oh, your highness.
Nekane arrives behind Kuon, a furrow in her brow at the state of the room.
Oh, if it isn't Haku, I've returned to your company as promised. As promised?
I can feel Kuon and Nekane's eyes on me like daggers in my skin. Hold on now, I never made a promise like that. Stop looking at me with your puppy dog eyes. It's not my fault.
I depleted my snacks. Haku, your princess bids you bring her seconds. Be about it.
Those are supposed to be for our meeting today, Anju. You took them without asking, as always.
Oh, don't be such a prude. There is little need for modesty in a relationship such as ours.
And what kind of relationship is that exactly?
We partook of that roasted meat together at the market stall.
You ate all that by yourself.
Details.
You're the princess. You can get any kind of food you want. How did you become such a glutton?
Don't be such a fool. I'll have you know my diet has been strictly regimented since I was a baby. Constant admonishing. Eat your vegetables. Eating too much is bad for you. Avoid sweets. When I expressed my desire to sample those skewers, they said vulgar food is unfit for me.
Huh, so they're raising her a lot more properly than I thought. I figured she'd been spoiled more.
They nag so much. Is it any wonder I leave the palace behind when the opportunity presents itself? This place has no one to chide me, and I eat all the things I want, or that I've never been able to. It's paradise.
It's not an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh, very well. If you desire a reward, I will bestow it upon you, if you fetch me seconds.
Once more, she produces that fine gold necklace of hers, studded with jewels. I just told you to stop doing that. I guess it can't be helped. Diditiya, could you...
Ow. I hid it so carefully, so she'd never be able to find it.
God, she's going through it. Wait, I forget, who is she? Because she's a Blue Archive character too, no? Diditiya, Aikakuma? Blue Archive? Yeah, she's Sakurako. Right.
Yes.
Something bothering you?
No, it's nothing.
If you say so. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but did you get us something? Doesn't have to be anything expensive. I'm sure we have some of that bargain stuff left.
I don't think it would be proper considering Lady Anju is...
a gremlin. She will eat our fucking trash and say like it's bomb.
What is this bargain? I demand a sample of it. Bring it here.
You're gonna get fat with all this eating and lying around you're doing, you know. I decided not to hold my tongue, a little irritated at taking orders from this brat.
Not to worry. is quite impossible for me to grow fat.
What, do you not gain weight easily or something? Keep talking like that and...
No, I mean, I simply will not grow fat. I am a divine scion after all, the progeny of the Mikado, not some farm animal. Mine is an auspicious bloodline. My body is blessed such that it will forever remain in peak form.
What does she mean by that? She seems so confident about it, I can't bring myself to doubt her.
Now that you mention it, many of the women at court gossip about how their weight changes. I cannot comprehend why they would concern themselves with such trivial matters. It's such a treat. There's something about Nekone being distraught that's so golden.
I could probably cut the tension in the air with a knife right now. Go on smiling, but I can see her eyes twitching, and Nekone's lips are shut tighter than a vault.
I think I'll go get those next now.
Editia seems to sense it too, and finds a reason to excuse herself. I'll come with you. I feel bad making you do all the work.
Thank you.
After Anju's never get fat declaration, I don't want to be in here with Kuon and Nekone.
Excuse me, sir and miss.
As Editia and I head for the kitchen, a smooth, composed voice hails us in the corridor.
Are we gonna finally see, what's her name? What did they call her? Munechika?
Oh! Her gaze is cool and collected, and though she's shorter than me, she feels as though she's looming. She's like a quietly towering mountain. Who is she? Some new guest at the inn? I haven't seen her around.
Ah, okay. My name is Munechika. I'm looking for someone named Haku. Have you seen him?
That'd be me. How can I help you?
Ah, I thought so. Lord Oshito instructed me to find you here.
My Oshtor? Wait a minute. Munechika, where have I heard that name?
She's one of the 8 pillars, bro. Lock in.
She knows Oshito and carries an immense presence like this. She can't be an ordinary person.
May I, if it's alright with you, may I shake your hand, miss?
Oh?
Oh, I mean, never mind. I'm not so lofty as all that, child. Of course you may.
Munechika offers her hand to Editia, smiling politely.
Oh, thank you.
Clearly they're still a little hesitant. Editia shakes her hand. Someone you know?
Yes, she's someone I look up to.
Someone Editia looks up to who knows Oshtor. She's someone famous?
I've come to escort the exalted personage currently taking refuge in the Hakurakaku Inn. I trust you understand what I mean by that.
Exalted personage, huh? Well, she's undoubtedly talking about the princess. What to do? I did say Oshtor sent her, but taking her at her word without checking in could have consequences. After all, Anju is the imperial princess. If she's kidnapped or killed on our watch, it's on us. And again... Duditia, I'll guide her to the room. Would you mind going back to get the snacks from the kitchen?
Oh, of course.
Doesn't feel as though it's Munechika scheming anything. And if Duditia recognizes her, to be honest, I don't care who she is as long as she takes that little gremlin off her hands.
Everyone's just like, yo! You've returned already. Huh?
Why are you so surprised?
But that's...
Don't worry about it. I found a solution to all our problems.
Huh? What are you... Please, excuse me. Who's our VA? I'm also VA checking. VA check Munechika? Oh, damn, wait! That's crazy. Saori Hayami? Your spy family? Alan Delicious in Dungeon? Dungeon Meshi? Oh, Nagisa Blue Archive. Wait, I hear it. I hear Nagisa. I need her to talk again. Lit. This is supposed to be the princess of the empire. I'm glad to see you safe and evidently enjoying yourself, your highness. Anju immediately freezes in place. Though that slovenly smile remains plastered on her face, she begins to sweat profusely. It cannot be. She slowly shifts her head to look at us. The next moment, she scrambles into the nearest corner of the room and cowers in fear. Munechika, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same, your highness. I prepared a suitably fulfilling curriculum for you to study in my absence. Instead, you came here. Wait, I already really like her. You did promise me, your highness. And you abandoned all of it just to sink into this sort of debauched behavior. Nah, we die if we try that. Someone! Assassin! A brigand threatens your princess's life! Someone help! What the hell is she saying? I can all but feel everyone else in the room sharing the same thought. This girl is hopeless. Her behavior reminds me of when Haku tries to contrive excuses to Kuon for his slacking off. Unperturbed by Anju's outcry, Munechika muses quietly to herself. I'm afraid I see no assassin, your highness. Or are you referring to me? Your jokes go too far, princess. As your governess, I think some discipline is in order. It was just a jest. I promise. I stay away with you. You! Haku, what are you doing? I command you to rescue me from this entrapment. Yeah. Discipline's an important part of teaching. You do what you gotta do, Munechika. You dare betray me, you... Munechika seizes Anju mid-sentence and puts the girl firmly over her knee. Oh, that's crazy. Stop! Desist! I'll apologize, so... That's a crater, bro. That's a crater. Kyudo's expression is of pure anguish and despair. Nekane seems emotionless at first glance, but the corners of her mouth are definitely raised. I'm pretty sure she's deriving a serves you right sort of satisfaction from all this. She's not protective of Oshidor, is she? That she has this attitude towards the princess of the empire. And for some reason, Kuon is wincing, looking on with the grimace of unexpected sympathy. The fur on her tail stands on end as she watches Anju's fate. Why is she so worked up? It's not like she's the one getting punished. Probably not something entirely appropriate to ask right now. Atui, get out of here! It's too dangerous! Hello, loves. I heard it was snack time. Atui throws open the door with the worst possible timing, freezing at the threshold.
I'm sorry to make you all wait. I have snacks and tea for everyone. Editia, returning from the kitchen, also freezes in place when she sees what's transpiring. This is just partial now. We treated the princess pretty poorly, sure, but this is on a whole nother level. My stomach! So what, is Anju just like conked out on the couch now? Completely unconscious from all the pain? So, you're the princess governess, in charge of her education and stuff? Unworthy as I am, my liege has regardless appointed me to be the caretaker of his only daughter. Anju writhes on the ground nearby, feebly curling up in temporary defeat. Why did you let her in? You didn't tell me when unknown visitors arrived. Anju glares reproachfully at us as she says this. My utmost apologies, princess, but the orders were to inform you if Oshito arrives. You didn't say anything about Lady Munechika. You'll regret this, all of you. This is her villain arc. This is her Joker moment. She continues to glare at us, hot tears in her eyes. Hyudu's sensitive stomach contorts audibly. Now, Your Highness, let us away to the palace. No! I do not wish to return. You can't be serious. Your Highness, I cannot brook such disobedience. I'll die of boredom if I return to that wretched place. There's no one to talk to, no fun books, no snacks, nothing. I wish to remain here. The Imperial Palace is stocked with literature old and new, Princess. You know this. Many would gladly entertain you, and your food is but the finest. I'm afraid I do not understand. If you are dissatisfied with your environs, all you need do is say so. Your wish is our command. That's not the issue. Your literature is dull, and I'd sooner die than endure the courtier's droning conversations. Even the food, no matter how fine its quality, if I cannot eat it freely, what's the point? That is the nature of the life the Imperial Princess must lead. I wish to live more freely than this then. That is a privilege you cannot have. As Princess, you trade freedom for rule. You know this. Why must you be so maddeningly difficult? This must be why you haven't found a husband. Oh. I mean, nah, Munechika is like kind of really bad though. Without a word, Munechika raises her hand threateningly. Anju dives under a blanket and begins to shake. Oh, that's PTSD, brother. I just felt a chill down my spine. By the way, hello, happy Sunday. Yeah. I'm gonna be dead after the stream too. I think I'm gonna go straight to bed. Maybe. I don't know. I was like really tired earlier, but I might stay on for like 30 minutes because I need to do some stuff on Warframe. There, Miss Munechika. Gohan seems to feel sorry for Anju somehow and steps in. She's at an age where she wants to explore new horizons. Can't be helped. So you understand my feelings. I can tell you must take excellent care of her. But sometimes being overprotective can stifle. Oh, I see. And that's where Kuon's coming from. So she broke away. She's kind of like the idealized Anju right now. Anju post-correction. Yes, tell her.
In a stiff environment where she's being bred for politics, is it any wonder she tries to sneak out? If I were in her situation as a child, I'd have done the same, I think. Miss Kuon. Your sister. Yeah, she's right. Court life gets really boring. All your friends treat you with caution, too. You really understand, don't you, Kuon? Yes, just a little, I suppose. You are... Anju looks at Kuon with watery eyes. Yeah, I could share the mask of Vegas. You're truly a good person. I had no inkling. I admit, I had difficulty in trying to discern your intentions. I took you for a shady, secretive woman. Yeah, definitely like content idea for later down the line too. I could totally like be down to do like watch-alongs or like reaction. There's this other VTuber I watch. Let me see if I can find her. She recently just did like a subathon and like she hit like 800, I think. Yeah, Nimue Shinkai. Yeah, she like pretty much weekly like she'll do like recordings of like shows and stuff and like advertise it. Thought about doing something similar, but I don't know if my commentary will really be like enough. We'll see. Once I develop more of a bit of a sense of humor, perhaps. 10 years later. I admit I had difficulty in trying to discern your intentions. I took you for a shady, secretive woman. But rejoice, I shall bestow on you the honor of being called my friend. Nah, gremlin friend? I understand what you're trying to say. This behavior may be excusable for a commoner, yes. But there is one, and only one Imperial Princess. She must keep her dignity if she is to rule. To that end, it is imperative she continues attending her daily studies and learns courtly arts. Only a truly wise ruler sensitive to the needs of the people can be called fit to govern Yamato. That's... it's as if I'm listening to... To who? Never mind, no one. What's the matter? Tell her she's wrong. I don't have a good argument against that one. Sorry. Yeah, definitely. It's probably Benoe. Benoe is giving me the like the same vibes. You know what? That's what it is. Benoe is giving me Munechika. I need both of them to meet. The feeling she's giving off, the kind I'm not very good with. Really? Hard to believe even Kuon's unflappability has its limits. After all I've done, you remain useless to me. Ah, Princess. Kuon smiles pleasantly, reaching towards Anju with one hand. I think you should learn to watch that little mouth of yours. She squeezes Anju's cheeks and begins pulling. Wait, is that safe to do in front of Munechika? You said we're friends now, right? So there's no need for me to continue being so reserved. After all, friends aren't shogi tiles for you to command or dolls to manipulate. We're equals now. How dare you? Anju reaches for Kuon's face and pinches her cheeks in turn. Munechika rubs her chin, watching the two of them struggle. Would you like some tea? It'll get cold if we wait any longer. Litia offers Munechika the tray while she's still carrying it. Good girl, Litia. Even amidst this chaos, she remains polite and hospitable in the storm. Yoru still looks like he's pulling himself back together. Litia composed herself quickly. Chalk it up to girls having more mental fortitude than guys, I guess. Thank you, dear. Munechika accepts a cup, then lifts the confectionery from the tray and takes a small bite. In that instant, her eyes snap wide. She looks down at the little cake with wonder and awe. Wait, is she the cook? This is... She quickly begins pushing more into her mouth eagerly. Wait. A mountain of sweets prepared for Anju begin to grow smaller by Munichika's hand. What are you doing, you fool? Those are meant for me! The princess releases Kuon's cheek to rush over to Munichika. The rest of the room stands dumbstruck, watching as the farce continues to play out. So, what do you intend to do? About what? All of it. Everything. The princess, Lady Munichika. You're asking me for a solution? This behavior is unheard of. I expect it from the princess, but Lady Munichika? Speaking of her, is she famous or something? Noritia seemed pretty worked up about meeting her. What nonsense are you spouting now? Surely you know she's not just a glorified babysitter. Lady Munichika of the Eight Pillar Generals. The Mikado appointed her as guardian herself. Or himself. Oh, right. No wonder I thought I'd heard her name before. I would have thought it impossible to find anyone in the capital who doesn't know of her name. Now that I think on it, I wasn't really able to get a good look at her during the Nativity Festival. Now, Your Highness, let us return. No, I shall not. Never. Very well. If that's the case, I'll take you back by force if I'm... Wait, please. There's much I have yet to learn from this place. A credible endeavor, Princess. But your studies are just as easily furthered in the palace. Look, Munichika. Behold the wonder. Have you ever seen such a book within the palace library? Oh? No, Noritia! She's gonna fucking die! It's over. It's so over. How did she find that one too? Munichika takes the book Anju is preferring to her. She opens it and begins to skim its contents. And as she turns the pages, she stares deeper and deeper into them, totally absorbed. See, are the depths of friendship between two men not arresting? The palace has no such books. This... You see now, I do not come to this place for mere distraction and indulgence. I come here that I might broaden my horizons. There lies an abundance of knowledge I fear I can find nowhere within the palace walls. That's definitely not what you were saying a minute ago, kid. I... see. I believe I understand. I am moved by your passion to find learning experiences in all things, Your Highness. Didn't take much to convince her, huh? Oh, then that means... I will inform my liege of your devotion to practical studies, learning from the common folk. Well said, Munichika. Now, if you kindly return the book to... I'm afraid I will be confiscating this particular volume, Your Highness. She quickly pockets the offending book, secreting it away. I will return it after discerning firsthand which parts are too stimulating for Your Highness. That book is actually... Give it back. Return it to me this instant. On another note, this confection you've served me is truly exquisite. She coolly turns away from Anju to sample another one of Noritia's sweets. Do not think this changes the subject now. Give back my book forthwith. Actually, it's, my stomach. Oh. Or Kyoto has been doubled over this entire time. Noritia looks to be at a loss, tears in her eyes. Owen glances towards me with a look that says, do something. And Nekane rapidly nods to her agreement. What do you expect me to do? Nuru, your cooking is always so delicious. Atoi joins Munichika, continuing to eat without a care in the world. Nuranin, you want some too? Nuranin wobbles in place, looking a little fearful as he might be eaten just as easily. Seriously, what are we going to be doing about all this? Honestly, having Munichika in our pocket would be gigantic. Okay. Yeah, we ended up going later than I was expecting because I think I said I was going to get off at like 11 or at 10. Like I was like, oh yeah, I'm kind of feeling a little tired. And now we're at 10:45. It's crazy how fast time passes when I'm playing through this. But I do believe I should probably call it here. Yeah, after the degeneracy of like me playing Warframe for like 14 hours the other night, and me probably gonna play it for another like hour tonight, I need to make sure I wake up on time for work. I need to make sure I have energy tomorrow. Yeah, that being said, I think that's gonna do it for me. For everyone who stopped by, for everyone who stuck around, always appreciate the company. GG's. You know what? I'm probably... This week, I put my schedule out like really, really late. I'm probably going to have to put the schedule out late this next coming week too. Because I need to figure out some plans. That I'm probably only going to figure out after tomorrow. But I am going to be streaming on Tuesday again with Brandon, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we finish the dog shit ass game that is Resident Evil 6. Anyways, GG's. Thank you. Peace.